Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's me, Still Inferno, and I'm back with another video. So, I just wanted to talk to you guys kind of about what's going on in HSR right now. If you've seen anything to do with Sara recently, you would know that it's been under fire for some of the things that, well, aren't even in the game yet. Things that it seems like they're planning to do in the game at some point. And yeah, I don't want to get into that, but literally just like search on YouTube HSR drama and you'll find plenty of people. Like Tectone's covered it, Gotcha Smack just made a video about it, like all these bigger creators in the space. So I figured I'd, throw my hat in and give my 2 cents as well, even though it's pretty much going to be the same as what they're saying or similar. I think that HSR has done a ton of problematic things lately. First off, there's a lot to list, but a big one, and again, we're not going to talk about the big one, at least we're not going to name it specifically. But one thing that I've noticed is they're getting really, really bad with the banners, because the fact that Tribby, Mighty, and Casterus are back to back to back, and then I believe Hyacinth is after them, and apparently those four are gonna make one of Casterus's best teams. From what information is out there, that's kind of, that's just bad. Having four banners back to back, that's insanely predatory. And of course, I know the gacha games are predatory by nature, right? That's kind of the whole point. They need to make money in order to develop and design and do all the stuff that gacha companies do. I get that, and I'm even fine with it to an extent. Like when you're running a gacha game that can take in player feedback and implement that feedback into your game in a meaningful and considerate way, in a way that says, hey players, we hear you and we are going to change our game and implement changes and fixes to satisfy you guys as the players. Obviously, I get it, they still need to make money, and that's kind of the bottom line, right? But like doing stuff for the players that make the player experience better should be number two on the list of like priorities. I get it, you gotta make money, but you make money when your players are happy. Like when your players are happy, they're more willing to spend money, right? That just makes sense. When you keep doing things that show extreme predatory behaviors, you're just pushing people away, and you're pushing the people away that want to spend money. The worse you get with it, the less money you're getting in, or at least that should be how it works. Hopefully that's how it works, because I don't plan on spending money on 3.1 at all. As much as I want Tribby for Casterus, because I imagine she's going to be quite good with her, I don't support what Star Wars is doing right now, so I'm not going to give them money, right? Because giving a company money is a show of support. Like, hey, I approve of what you're doing, keep doing it. We're going to give you money because of it. Basically is what that's saying. So when people spend a bunch of money on games that do not prioritize the player experience. When you give money to a game that does not prioritize the player experience, you are telling that game, I am fine with you not prioritizing player experience. I am fine with you implementing changes and doing things that actively screw me over as the player. I don't care. I will still play your game, and I will even pay you to play your game. And that, like, thinking about it like that is just absolutely wild to me. That's like, when I think about it, that's why I quit Genshin Impact, because I noticed that they just weren't doing anything for the player, and I was like, yeah, it's my time to go, and I left in like 4.2 or something like that. It was forever ago, and I haven't looked back. And I thought that Star Rail was going to be different. I really did. I really thought Star Rail was going to be different, but it's just showing the same. It's showing the same cracks. It's showing the same cracks of not caring about what players want and just trying to go for the money plays pretty much at all times. So yeah, I can't really support that. So yeah, I don't plan on spending any money on like Tribi. I was always gonna skip Mighty anyway. And also again the fact that Tribi, Mighty, Castris, and Anaxa, or not Anaxa, but I think again it's Hyacine, I think is her name. The fact that they're back to back to back to back is insane. Because that sets in the FOMO like 100%. Like once Castris drops and everyone's looking up, hey, what's Castris' best team? If that is the case, that those four are Castris' best team, then yeah, that's like I need to pull. Well, they've probably already pulled Tribi and Mighty. They're gonna get Castris, and they're like, okay, I need this one too. And it's like just giving so much money to Hoyo for, again, actively screwing the players over. It's wild. So yeah, I really hope that HSR can turn around. I don't think that things are too late just yet. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's like the line is like here, and they're like right here. They're like about to step over the line. And yeah, honestly, I think the line is that the thing that the biggest thing that HSR is under fire for right now. If that comes to live, then yeah, that'll kind of break the floodgates in a sense of, yeah, we're just gonna ramp up the predatory practices and spend money, please. It's just like I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I hope that they can fix and change things so that way. I mean, they just really need to go back to what they were in the beginning, because in the beginning they were much more receptive of feedback, and they were implementing changes in a considerate way to make the game better for the players. They need to go back to that. Otherwise, I hope that if they don't go back to that, they start losing a ton of players, and that's the way it should be. When they start screwing you over, leave, go play other things. There's plenty of good games right now out. There's plenty of good games out right now. I've been absolutely addicted lately to Tribe 9. I'm probably gonna stream that after this video actually, so yeah, come watch me on Twitch, and yeah, we'll have a good time. Limbus Company I've gotten into lately. It's been a lot of fun. And then Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out tomorrow. It's gonna be a huge game, so yeah, if you're looking for a different game, kind of like I am, and I still plan for now. I still plan on playing Star Rail because I want to see and following Star Rail's like what they got going on, because I want to see what they do. I want to see how they handle this situation. I want to see if they go back and start doing more things that make the player experience better. And I know that they have made some optimizations in 3.1. Lower ranked consumables being first, and like the story being optimized. That's great stuff. But along with that stuff, if they weren't doing the predatory stuff and they were just doing that, it'd be great. But since they're doing them both, it's like, okay, honestly, the predatory stuff that they're doing outweighs the changes and implementations that they're doing, in my opinion. I just wanted to kind of get my thoughts out. And yeah, I hope you guys let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. I know this is a little bit out of order, but yeah, I really want to know what other people think about this. I want to know, well, what do you think about the caster situation that everyone's talking about? And B, if that does like come to life, right? They set that precedent of, hey, we're pretty much just going for money at this point. We don't care about the players, really. If they set that precedent, what are you gonna do about it? Because again, for me, it's like I'm getting to the point where it's like I'm just gonna walk away and walk into some of these other games that are out. Yeah, I'm very curious as to what you guys are planning to do, if you have any plans at all. Maybe you're just gonna stick it out and see what happens. Just see, and maybe your breaking point isn't where mine is at, and that's cool. But yeah, it's not going in a good direction. The game state, that is a fact. But yeah, again, let me know down below what you guys think. Like this video if you agree with this, if you agree with what I'm saying, and yeah, definitely make sure to subscribe, because I'm gonna keep playing the game until it gets to that point of, okay, they don't care, and then I'm just gonna go. But yeah, subscribe so you can keep seeing, or so you can see more of this, more of my thoughts, more of my experiences in the game, if you care. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one, and until then, keep it burning.